Here is a Mainstays 9-inch high-velocity fan that I got a few weeks ago. I've been wanting this fan for a very long time, but I was actually never able to get one because these fans are only sold in the US and I live in Canada, so I couldn't. But just recently my family and I took a trip down to the US, so I thought, man, what a perfect opportunity to stop by Walmart and pick one up. So here it is. So we'll take a look at the box before we get to the fan itself. So it's a Mainstays 9-inch high-velocity fan. It has 3 speeds, pivoting head, metal construction, and it's in black. On the side, it just shows more features. 1-year limited warranty. That's not too bad. And a little guide on choosing the right fan. And this is a high-velocity fan, of course. The back is the Spanish side. Because I'm in Canada, I'm not really used to seeing the Spanish side on the back. I'm just used to seeing the French side, so it's kind of interesting. So I'll set this aside and we'll take a look at the fan. Just before that though, I wanted to show you something interesting that I saw in the instruction manual. So if you look at the warnings, 15 in particular, it says, users should not operate this product 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I thought that was kind of weird that they even put it there because it kind of shows how cheap these fans have gotten to a point where they actually recommend that you don't use it 24/7. So kind of sad to see, but you know, that's what it is. And as you may know, all the 9-inch high velocity fans that are around today, they're all knockoffs of the Lakewood HV9, which was the original 9-inch high velocity fan. And when Lakewood went out of business in 2009, Walmart brought these in onto the shelves, and they were initially branded as Massey, and they had the brand name actually on the fan. And later on in 2015, they switched the name to Principal, and just a year later, 2016, and since then it's been branded as Mainstays. So this is what we have now. So here is the fan itself. It's a really nice fan. I've used it quite a bit since I got it. It's pretty much all metal, as it is with a lot of these high velocity fans. It's got 3 aluminum blades, which are riveted onto the center flange. Metal grills, which seem pretty solid. They don't bend too easily. One thing I don't like though is that they're held onto the rear grill by these screws, which sometimes you can damage them, like strip them, and if that happens, you can't open the grill to clean it. So I don't really like that. I do wish they had the clamps, but you know, can't complain because I was able to get this open to oil it. So yeah, it's got chrome stand with 4 rubber pads, which seem pretty good. They do a good job of absorbing the vibration and preventing from sliding around. So there's the motor right there. It's a 0.8 amp shaded pole safe frame motor. One thing I noticed that's kind of cool is that if you look on the front bearing right there, it says Massey. So I thought that was kind of neat. Here's a look at the side of the fan. The blades do have pretty good pitch to them. There's the motor stand. Onto the back. So you can see right there, it's a 3-speed fan. So there's off, low, medium, and high. The power cord. And it does have a carrying handle. And yes, it does have a fuse and a plug, but it is replaceable, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. Alright, so I'll start it up on low. It's very quiet on low. And it's moving a lot of air too. Not that it's really a surprise because it's obviously a high velocity fan, but the airflow is actually quite impressive. Now, one thing I don't like about the low speed on this fan is that if you leave it on for an extended period of time, maybe about like 30 minutes or so, it will develop this really annoying high-pitched sound, and it's quite intense, and it can be very distracting if you're trying to focus on, I don't know, studying or work or anything like that. But it's not too bad on medium and high, but on low, that can, be a little distracting, but I personally don't mind. I'll turn it up to medium. On medium, it moves a lot more air than low, for sure, but it's not that loud either. I can definitely tolerate this if I were to use this in my bedroom, which I certainly do. And of course, I'll turn it up to high speed. It is quite noisy on high speed, but it moves a lot of air. And we'll shut it off. So there it is, guys. That's my new Mainstays 9-inch high velocity fan. It's a great fan, and I would definitely recommend it. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.